business, but somebody ought to find out, I suppose.
We'll find out what, ma'am?
It's quiet now, but when I phoned, it sounded like he's trying to put out her light. Permanent.
OD? Yeah, whatever it was, she mainlined it. I still got a pulse. She's alive. I'll get an ambulance.
What's her name? You said there was a fight. Who did it?
Sounded like one. I didn't see nothing.
You said that he was trying to put out her light.
She had a habit. She had to feed it. Men, that's one way.
But you didn't see him. You don't know her name.
She's just like all of us. Nothing. Just nothing.
Okay, that's that.
I just don't understand.
It was a mistake, old buddy. You know I didn't mean to kill her.
She was good to me, Floyd.
Now, we're just gonna forget all about her, huh? Country? Have I ever steered you wrong before? We need each other, don't we?
Back in Nam, the lieutenant, he always knew what to do, just like you do, Floyd.
Sure. Now, come on, you go get on those wheels of yours. It's time for your medicine, huh? Come on. Country. You've forgotten all about her, huh?
No identification, no purse, no driver's license?
No, sir. No one seemed to know her in the neighborhood, and no one claimed the body.
How long she been living at this address?
A few weeks, couple of months, maybe.
No one seemed very sure about that, either.
Cause of death, possible overdose.
Her arm looked like she'd been mainlining quite a while. There were recent needle marks.
Yeah, but it says here you found no evidence of narcotics, no kit. Did you shake the place down?
Yes, sir, we did, but, we didn't find any paraphernalia.
All right, name of victim unknown, cause of death unknown. Detective will handle the follow-up.
Photographer's here from the paper. He wants pictures of that stuff we're set to Deep Six tomorrow, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Riker?
No pictures.
Oh, my assignment editor isn't going to like it.
Okay. We're gonna dump this stuff at sea tomorrow. You tell your assignment editor we don't need publicity for that.
It's news. Especially with a couple of $1 million worth of cocaine involved.
That's precisely why we don't need any publicity.
Lieutenant, what's all the sweat? Your PR department usually cries for coverage. With all these contraband weapons, well, the public really digs pictures of guns.
Your paper ran a story last week. That's enough. Everybody who can read knows that we've got the stuff. Why should we advertise when, where, and how we're going to get rid of it?
I'll have to tell my editor that.
I've leveled with you. I would expect him to do the same with me.
Her. My editor. It's a woman.
Extend my apologies.
Hey, what's the harm, Lieutenant?
$2 million worth of snow. Every cokehead in the area is gonna sell his mother to get his hands on this stuff. You are responsible to see that every bit of it goes straight to the bottom. I just don't want to make things too complicated for you your first time out, okay?
I thought we were just going to be taking a boat ride.
If everything goes the way it should, that's all it'll be. A boat ride.
Oh, she died on the way in. We still don't know who she was.
Nobody came to clean the body, huh?
Hard stuff. I wish they could just dump it all in the ocean.
What?
Mike told me about your boat trip out of Manor Landing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least they're trying to kick it.
Oh, I'll see you.
Hey.
Huh?
It's all right. That's no cop. That's my husband.
You got it.
Okay, have your cards ready, please. Whoops. Okay. Now, remember to sip this. Don't chug a lot, okay? Good. Mr. Jones, get you there. If any of you are strung out on anything, this isn't going to help. So stay off whatever it was you were on and just give the program a chance.
Oh, I got a real problem. I'm strung out on you, Jill. Oh,
That's, Mrs. Danko. Try to remember that, okay?
okay. I don't forget when people are kind to me.
Well, Mr. Miller, this is courtesy of Uncle Sam. Do I look like Uncle Sam?
No, ma'am.
Next, please.
At night, that's when it gets real lonely. You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
Well, maybe we could talk about it sometime. I mean, just talk.
There are other people waiting.
Huh?
Other people. Yeah. Next, please.
What? That stuff must be all right, whatever it is. You look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
No. But I am the cat that found the map to the Canary Mine or farm or whatever you want to call it.
Still tripping out on that medicine.
No. Ain't right, Floyd.
Well, I suppose you tell me what is right.
You know how you're always talking about how we should travel? How it's so much better in other places. How we should get out of this dump, find us a nice place, do things. You always talk about things like that, Floyd.
Country, there's a lot of things we ought to do, but the things we ought to do don't come for free.
They do now, Floyd. On account of what I found out at the hospital today. You won't hear?
I guess you got the word, huh?
What word?
Oh, I see. The usual foul-up in chain of command. Your PR people approved coverage. Check it out. Lieutenant, what's the beef? Anything I get here won't be in print until this afternoon at the earliest.
I'll check it out.
Okay. Oh, thanks. I just finished.
You know your orders, shove off.
Someone in the water.
Ludlow 16. Request registered owner of boat with CF numbers 8359AX. 8359AX. That's priority.
Stand by, Ludlow 16.
Webster, Gillis, Danko. What were your orders?
We thought we saw someone in the water, Lieutenant.
Your orders were to ride shotgun on that contraband to deep six of the sea and return. Nobody said anything about life-saving.
I thought that was SOP, Lieutenant, the saving of life and property.
What did you find? A smoke grenade and a dummy. You two get back to the station, get into proper uniform. Gillis, you stand by.
Hi.
Hi.
Webster, Danko, come on.
I hear you two took a swim for nothing.
You better believe it.
Well, at least I get my boat back. Any damage?
It's yours?
Yeah. Tobin Boat Works. I didn't even miss it until I heard the explosion. The yard's down the channel there. I saw him go over the side after the explosion. Must have been the creep who borrowed my boat.
You saw him?
It was a man, that's all I could tell you. He was head to foot in a wetsuit, wore a face mask, and scuba tanks. Any idea why he'd do a kinky thing like that? Huh?
Did you see anything else?
Yeah. Just your boys here trying to rescue what I hear turns out to be a dummy. Okay if I reclaim my property?
We'd like to go over it for prints if we can. We got a team on the way.
Haven't had this much activity around here since the big storm.
Wetsuit and scuba gear. He swam on the water and got the stuff while
Then
Mike
he came away with nothing. Cocaine dissolves like powdered sugar.
That stuff was in glassine containers. That's the way they sell it on the streets. We were going to empty them when we got to the drop-off.
Beautiful. Country, you were beautiful.
Nothing to this, boy. Just like shooting fish.
Yeah.
It's a shame, though, the wasting it.
There's a certain loss factor to be expected with anything worthwhile.
Yeah. Lieutenant used to say that. Sweet mama. What was the name of that river? I can't remember the name of that river. Some gook name. The lieutenant would know. Yes, sir, I can do it. Anything, you just name it. Sir, you give me that, that's your charge. I'll swim underneath the Pacific Coast if you want me to. I did it, didn't I? Why didn't the lieutenant tell me there was mine?
Easy.
He didn't tell me. It's not my fault. He didn't tell me.
You need something, boy. You need something.
Huh?
You need something.
No. She said we was not to get strung out on anything while we're still on the program.
Who said that?
Well, that lady at the hospital, I can't remember her name, but she knows what to do.
Country, have I ever let you down? Ever?
No.
Okay, look. Look, you don't need her. You don't need the lieutenant anymore. You got me, boy. And we got all the medicine in the world, and that's gonna buy our way to all the nice places.
Okay, Floyd. But you tell me what to do, won't you?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Honey, I can't give you that information. The names and the addresses of the patients on the methadone program are confidential.
Jill, we don't want to disrupt the program. But we did talk about the boat ride when we were here yesterday, so maybe one of them overheard.
Willie, they're here for treatment. They're not criminals.
Nobody says they are. But suppose one of them did hear and spreads it around in the wrong place.
Mike, look, I can see the problem, but I cannot give you their names.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, were they all here this morning? You can tell me that, can't you?
No. No, they were not all here this morning.
Well?
Well, what?
How many weren't here?
Come on, Mike. I've got responsibilities, too.
Okay.
That, Officer Danko, is a woman of principle.
Yeah.
Oh, Floyd.
Feeling good?
I always feel good. Where you going?
I'm gonna stash the babies. Don't worry, I'll be back.
I ain't worried. Yeah, Mama, I'm your good, good boy. Yep, and boot and that and dee. I should have been a rock singer. Hey, Floyd! Oh, say, Floyd, wait up. Floyd, I want to talk to you.
At least we know that one or more of them didn't show today.
Could mean nothing. Maybe they were sick or got into an accident.
There's one of them right there.
He's kind of late, isn't he?
Yeah, about 7 hours late.
You sure wasn't in an accident?
Well, he knows me and Mike. He saw us yesterday.
Doesn't know me.
Miss Gray, answer call from room 324. Miss Gray, answer call from room 324.
It's closed.
What?
It's closed.
You know, I got to see that lady. I want to talk to her. I can't think of her name. What's her name?
Mrs. Danko?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to come back in the morning. Sorry.
Dr. Litchfield, call extension 1696.
Hey, excuse me. They got hours here, huh?
Yeah. You heard?
No, not yet. Hey, I hear that they can help a guy out, you know, without no questions.
Yeah. But nobody's ever around when you need them. People always run that on you.
Yeah. figure?
Surprise me.
Figure we could both use a friend, huh? Coffee, black.
Anything else?
Sugar.
Maybe Terry will see the paper.
Oh, man, if he doesn't.
You know, we could be all wrong about that guy on the cycle.
Hey, man, I hope we are wrong. Because it's for damn sure whoever ripped off that coke has seen that paper. He knows Terry's a cop.
Gee, I wonder why it didn't work for me.
Oh, it takes a clear eye, steady hand. You gotta tell her what to do.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'll see you then.
Hey, man.
Yeah?
Well, I thought that... Well, you know.
You looking for a mother? Well, don't worry, you score. Me, I already got somebody tells me what to do. Bye.
Where have you been?
I just went out for a while.
Where'd you go?
Over to the hospital.
Why? And you tell me why.
I'm hurting, Lloyd. I wanted company is all.
I told you I'd take care of you. I fixed you before I left.
You wasn't enough.
So you climb out a window, risk your life? Boy, what am I going to do about you?
I'm sorry, Floyd.
Did you talk to anyone?
No. Well, yeah. Just one guy is all.
Who?
Well, just some guy I met over at the hospital. He was hurting like me.
What'd you tell him?
I didn't tell him nothing.
What's he look like?
Huh?
Describe him.
Well, he's just some colored guy is all.
Come here.
I didn't tell him anything. Honest, I didn't.
Come here. Is that him?
Why, yes, it is. What's he doing out there? Well, he must have followed me. Well, he's just looking for mothers. I didn't tell him anything, though. He's just fakes, all.
He's just a cop.
street, a couple of blocks west of Meridian. It's an apartment. Terry, Willie, listen. There's some guy with him. I spotted him at the window. Second floor front. Now,
Terry,
I don't...
Your picture is all over the front page of the late edition. In uniform at the dock this morning.
How do I look?
Exactly like a cop.
Hi.
Terry?
What do you do, hang on?
Yeah, he told me where he is. Let's go.
You sure this is cool?
Well, why would I put you on?
What about your friend?
Who?
The dude I saw you open that window with.
Oh, him.
No, how do I know he's not the heat?
He? No, man. He's a good old boy. So maybe you don't need a connection. I mean, it's up to you.
No. Where's his mother?
Yeah, you drive. I'll show you.
All right, hold it. Just hold it now. Now, let's take it from the top again. Officer Webster made a contact, only you are not sure if it was a contact, and he called you from here.
No. He called from a phone booth over by that market.
Called from a phone booth over by that market, and he said he was being watched?
Yeah, he said they were watching from here, this room.
By two men. And then he hung up, that's all. Just hung up?
Yes, sir.
This is the evidence you mentioned?
Yes, sir. Found it in the cupboard.
You searched the place?
With the manager's permission. He let us in.
All right, I want to talk to the manager.
Okay. It is cocaine, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like Webster fell into a real tub. Gillis, after you seal this place, I want you both in uniform.
Yes, sir.
Mama, I won't play near the train track. No, Mama, I won't play in the street. No, Mama, I won't play near the train track. No, Mama, I won't play in the street. Da 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 dee da da dee da. Da 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 dee dee da. I did good, didn't I, Mom?
Real good, boy.
Hey, what's your name?
Terry.
You a pretty nice guy, Terry.
He's a cop.
Still a pretty nice guy, I think.
He'd cut your throat if you gave him a chance.
Yeah? What would you do think like that for? We're pals, ain't we? No. He's just a cokehead like I am, Floyd.
Well, then help him. Looks like he's hurting to me. Hey, you want to share with him? Go ahead. We got plenty.
Sure I won't share it. He's my pal.
Each unit will cover one zone. We're going to have helicopters up, and the Harbor Patrol will work the shoreline. You want to communicate directly with me here. Use the special assigned radio frequency. You've got descriptions of both suspects and the vehicles involved. Also, keep an eye out for Officer Webster's private vehicle. Any questions?
Yeah. This name, Frank Brown, how good is it?
That's the name he used when he rented the apartment. It's probably no good. Anything else? If you spot anything, report it and keep clear till you get further orders. We have to assume Officer Webster is a hostage, if he is still alive. Okay, let's go.
Isn't that pretty? It's all yours. Go on, I want you to have it. Well, go on. Go on now. What'd you do that for?
You better pop.
You mainliner? I can fix you up.
There's a dropper in the other room.
I'm gonna fix you up.
He wouldn't know what to do without you, would he, Floyd?
Where's that, Floyd?
Second drawer.
When do you dump him, Floyd?
What are you talking about?
You take all the risks, right? He made its profits out of town, and who collects the gravy, huh? Huh, Floyd?
My boy knows better than that.
And what happens the next time he fixes you? An overdose, maybe? Pop, you'll never know, would you? Would you?
Pop, go ahead, Pop.
You did it all, didn't you? Borrowed the boat, planted that smoke bomb, collected the junk.
You bet.
You bet? You bet, just like that? But what if it hadn't worked? What if you'd been caught?
Yeah, I never thought about that. But Floyd said it worked. Rod George is right, too. You're gonna have to untie him. What did you do that for?
I didn't want to, Country, but I had to.
Well, what for? I know he's a cop, but he's still my buddy.
And the good fellow takes care of his buddies, doesn't he?
Well, still didn't have to hit him. Floyd.
You stupid jerk.
No. Floyd, I didn't mean to.
Well, what are you gonna do now, boy?
No. No, Floyd.
Danko, answer call 276. Mrs. Danko, Mrs. Danko, answer call 276.
Yes?
Mrs. Danko, this is Lieutenant Riker. Have you talked to your supervisor yet?
Yes, Lieutenant, I've talked to her. The answer's still the same. They won't open confidential records without a court order.
Mrs. Danko, they've got Officer Webster. Unless you can come up with an address, he could very well wind up dead.
She knows that, Lieutenant.
Mrs. Danko, I apologize. We've got no leads as to Webster's whereabouts.
Yes, Doctor. He's at the hospital.
You talking about Webster?
No, Doctor, absolutely not. We'll look forward to seeing you soon, though.
One of them's at the hospital. God.
Hi. Well, I bet you didn't expect to see me today, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, I come by because, you know, like I said, guy gets lonely sometimes, and I need someone to talk to.
Yeah, I can understand that, Mr. Miller.
No, please don't call me that. My first name's kind of stupid. It's Lonnie. But everybody calls me Country. All the guys in the outfit call me that. They'd say, hey, Country, you going in town with us? And I'd say, you bet. And I'd go on in with them. And sometimes I would go to one of them houses, you know. And I never let on, but all I'd ever do is just talk to the girls. You know, I mean, I never did anything else. Because, I don't know, just talking about the killing, well, I don't know, somehow it just made it easier for me to sleep. And that's why I got to talk to you.
Did you kill somebody?
Yes, ma'am. You know, killing, it's not an easy thing to do. I know, it looks easy, you know, in the movies, but it's not. It's just not an easy thing to do. It's really kind of tough to kill somebody. Did you know that?
Go away. You hear me? Go away. I'm talking to this lady. I got some things need to be said. I got some things that somebody's got to hear me say. You understand?
Police officers, halt.
Okay, hold it.
Clear the hallway.
All right, now stand still. Drop that knife.
Lieutenant, it wasn't my fault. Honest, sir, I didn't know.
Danko.
I can do it, sir. Anything, Lieutenant, you just tell me, I can do it.
It's going to be all right. Everything's all right now. Put that weapon away now, Country. Battle's over.
Really? Sure was a close one, wasn't it? Yeah, I was glad you was with me on this one, Lieutenant. Because it sure was close. What's that for?
It's okay. We're going to see the lieutenant.
I thought you were the lieutenant.
There's more than one, Miller.
Yes, sir. There's lots of. Lots of.
Danko, don't ever take a chance like that again when a suspect is armed.
He's no suspect, Lieutenant. The man's a patient.
Webster, Gillis, Danko. How's your arm, Webster?
Fine, sir. Thank you.
And it is the wish of the chief that Officers Danko, Gillis, and Webster be commended for their initiative and fidelity to duty in connection with the recovery of said contraband and arrest of the suspects involved, etc., etc., etc. You came out of this smelling like a rose.
Sir?
It's luck, you know, sheer fool's luck. You conducted an unauthorized cover surveillance and you nearly got yourself killed. And you handled an armed suspect in the most unorthodox way I have ever seen in my life.
I got one question for you, Lieutenant.
What's that?
Isn't that what the program asked for? Thinking officers?
Do me a favor. Clue me in on your thinking ahead of time. On second thought, don't warn me. It'd take too much excitement out of my day.